Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and another Kittyarris Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream. Hopefully everybody is having a wonderful Friday and is ready for the weekend. Let's go. The weekend is freaking right here, right now, and we are starting it off with a Disney Magic Kingdoms game, I guess, update sort of preview. So we're going to be getting a preview of what is going to be coming next to our kingdoms. We really need something good, and I think we're going to be getting something half decent. I don't think it's going to be as spectacular as maybe my Robin Hood prediction was, but we are still going to be getting some great characters, hopefully some great dialogue, and it being a mini event, hopefully that means that they're getting ready for permanent content next, or, you know, planning our next big event. We'll have to wait and see, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream today. If you guys do, don't forget to give it a big Mickey thumbs up. Subscribe, of course, if you guys are new, and don't forget to check me out on social media. There'll be some links posted in chat, and you can pling whatever you want there, and you'll get some links. Twitch is kind of the big one. We'll be on 6 p.m. EST tonight, so if you guys want to watch me there, also throughout the weekend, it'll be the same thing. So I can't even talk. Whoa, that was crazy. Holy, Naveen just like jumped down my throat there. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. Problem fixed. Wow, that was so weird. Some shout outs to my current kitty team members that were here nice and early. Hello, Hichu, my little hilly Cheryl. Hi, Alicia, you made it. Yay! Becky, hello, hello. I did see Sven. Yep, you are here too. Hello. Thank you so much for being kitty team members and here at the start of the stream today. Hey Miklos, you've been waiting for this stream. Love you, my gamer queen. Aw, love you too, hun. Thank you so much for being here, and I do hope you enjoy the stream today. So as you guys know, I had done my predictions sort of based off of 7 new characters coming, you know, obviously having several attractions, concessions, potential decorations. We talked about it all. We didn't go into too much about it being a mini event, so I will kind of recap a couple of things with that today. But we did have it as like kind of a possibility on the table there, but more kind of gearing it towards if it had been permanent, it would have been this or that type of thing. But, you know, just kind of as communicating about it. But it's not. So it's going to be mini. We have the patch notes, which is a first. I feel like maybe we were heard about putting it out before they actually do their live stream. One thing I wanted to point out, guys, on Facebook is they kept the Mulan background here and scheduled the stream as Mulan, even though it says Robin Hood. Usually they do go ahead and actually put out, like, you know, the Robin Hood sort of thing. So I was kind of hoping for that actually today, but we don't even get a preview with it. So hopefully that is, you know, being done sort of as we speak, but we'll have to see. Becky, thank you so much for being a Kitty VIP member for 17 months. Love you, girl. Hopefully you're enjoying all the emotes and of course the streams and content here on the channel. No, it's an LTE. I know it's an LTE, but we had discussed in my predictions, like if it had have been a permanent content. Had have been. We know it's not, and we knew it wasn't, but it was more like what direction they could have gone to make it a little bit different. But that's something we like to do though here, is kind of discuss the different routes that different things can go and stuff like that. So yeah, it is a mini limited time event, so it is not a big one because we are not getting 7 characters. That's kind of how we can tell the difference between a mini event now and an actual, like, you know, full limited time event, just because of the characters and stuff. So it's gonna kind of resemble Luca in that sort of regard. So yeah, I realized that too with the Mulan thing. Yeah, so the background that they had, so it is what it is, but you know, it was something I noticed and kind of picked up on. So one thing I will say here though is we at least get a little kind of look here at the preview for what our little side image is going to look like. So when we go into our character storybook, this is going to be that icon that kind of takes us or kind of notifies us to what the collection is. So this is going to be Robin Hood's. I think it's a little more yellow than I expected. I was expecting more green because this just makes me think more Pinocchio. But, you know, whatever. It's not the end of the world. But I was like, all right. Just something I'd kind of noticed there. Now, in terms of the patch notes, I'm going to go over that, guys, before we catch the Facebook live stream. Because it's available, I figured it is pretty important to go over this. But yeah, who's excited for this content? Even no matter what it is in terms of like how many characters and stuff are we getting and all that. Who's excited for actual Robin Hood to be here? Like, this is one of those movies they were like, oh my gosh, yay, finally. For me, that was this collection here. And yeah, I think they can't screw it up too much because I think the dialogue should be pretty easy and funny for them to kind of like pull and take from there. So yeah, I don't know how much can be screwed up. Mary V, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Wow, that is just huge on my screen there. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. My notifications, I didn't realize they were so big. But not that there's anything else going on there, but thank you. I really appreciate it with that little cute super sticker. Let's go. Robin Hood is the last character. You know what? I have no idea, but I would assume that's a pretty good guess. Or Prince John will be the other one. So, I think we have two possibilities there, but yeah, I refuse to be excited for this. Okay. Well, at least you've convinced yourself that, you know, that's the stance you're going to take. And that's cool. That is cool. The England legend has arrived in DMK. You know what, Tesco? It is true. It is true. We definitely need more green for Robin Hood. I agree with that as well, Alicia. I think this icon was a little bit of like, oh, okay. But speaking of green, let's go ahead and check out the patch notes. So this is going to be update 57, just so you guys know here. Now, I am going to be blocking some of it, so I will read it. Robin Hood has arrived in the kingdom. Join Robin Hood, Little John, and Maid Marian in their quest to take down the greedy Prince John and his sneaky ally, Sirhs. Help them to steal the royal seal and forge an official letter to bring back the benevolent King Richard for good. Download the update on Tuesday. Wow, guys, they're really, really excited for Tuesday. Tuesday, March the 8th. So, as to be expected, that will come out. I will do a stream for that. So it will probably be somewhere between 10:30 and 2, my stream, just depending on when I get the update. It is possible I won't get it until Wednesday, but I think I should get it on Tuesday. That's usually the time frame I get it. I've only had it like once or twice where it hasn't come between that time. So I'll make sure I post in the Discord and stuff so you guys know. The event begins Thursday, March the 10th. They're not as excited for the actual update because we didn't get Thursday twice. But we got Thursday, March the 10th. Tuesday, March the 8th. Sorry. That's going to be a thing now for me. But yeah, anyways, so that is there. So March the 10th, I'm going to be live at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, everything is always EST. But I will be on 10:30 a.m. The event will be starting at 11 a.m. So 10:30 just kind of gives us a chance to be prepared, go over any kind of last minute things. You guys can kind of pitch some questions or whatever in terms of the event. If you guys like want to share any strategies or ask me about any strategies, that is totally fine. But we'll go over everything. Alvin, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. Hi, I know you won't be on Monday, so I wanted to tell you my 57th birthday is on Monday. Well, happy birthday, Alvin. I am very excited for you. So this is kind of like a little birthday party, but I'll make sure on Tuesday, if you're here, to give you a birthday shout out. Congratulations. Sparkle on. Thank you so much for joining the Kitty team. Let's go. Welcome to the Kittyarris fans. Join the fan club, guys. Let's go. Let's get some hype in here. Let's go. For Becky, Mary, Albin, and Sparkle on. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I hate when my phone misspells a person's name. You know what? Me too. That is definitely something with phones. You have to kind of like relook at things. I have some words for sure, or names that my phone refuses to spell, and it's like, yeah, doesn't really matter. It's always ridiculous. Go phones. I always have to change it to your name. Yeah, sometimes it is a little tricky. You're glad to be here. I'm glad you're here. So yeah, we know the event update, or sorry, the Robin Hood update is going to be on Tuesday, March 8th, and the event is going to begin Thursday, March the 10th. Again, I will be on Thursday, 10:30 a.m. 100%, and Tuesday will be anywhere between 10:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. in the afternoon on the 8th. So just so you guys, again, have that heads up. Now, again, it does have a little star here, and that is to let us know here that there's an extra note. And as we know, I don't even need to read this, but some platforms will be getting the update a little bit later. So again, it could be showing up Wednesday or latest even Thursday before the update. Shouldn't be an issue, but we have had things in the past where the updates don't roll out on time. It does say, don't worry, everyone will be able to take part in our limited time event at the same time. So they are promising us that they have got their update in order, which is good news for us. So it means we'll at least be able to get it. Sunny, let's go. Thank you so much for being here. Hey-oh. Hey-oh. Hey, Summer Girl. How you doing? Hi, Cal. James, you're here too. Let's go. So many of you guys that I remember. I love that. It makes my stream so much fun. And note number 2. Okay, we have 2 notes. This is a limited time event. Robin Hood is not permanent content. I don't think they need to state that because they said event begins on the whatever. It's extra clear, okay? Now, I think the reason probably for that statement is because of the fact that the characters, people are going to go, what? We don't have 7. So, yeah. Now, Sirhs actually was one of the characters that in my prediction video I thought would be premium. So it looks like all the characters that we thought would be there are going to make it. And then again, some won't, but at least, you know, there wasn't anybody that we kind of forgot about or didn't include. So we kind of had a bit of a heads up. Little John, Maid Marian, Prince John. I know, so many Johns. John. And Robin Hood, and of course Sirhs, but we will see. Robin Hood, we have some people speculating, will be the last character in the event. I can see that that is an option. Prince John, in my opinion, is also the other option. Little John, though, I could see us starting with, considering, you know, where we're going here, but Friar Tuck and characters like that will not be making it. At least right now, we could be seeing, this could be like one of those things they're going to be including a mini event and then maybe like a tower challenge with like 2 characters or something like that. So again, we have a little bit of a heads up that there could be an expansion here in the future. I think that's probably why mini event, because again, they can expand, you know, to include some pretty great characters later on. Concessions, we actually have 2. We have the Blackberry Pie stand and the Robin Hood's hat stand. So this is actually going to be really interesting here to have a look here, and I'm hoping we'll see it in the stream, that Robin Hood's hat stand is how it looks kind of in comparison to like Pinocchio and of course Peter Pan. Like there's a couple of collections, even the Oktoberfest could have kind of, I mean, and maybe not as much, but again, we have a couple of concessions that kind of will look similar. So we, you know, when we have our land sort of sorted and everything and start actually getting our attractions, we are going to have like some concessions that we can put there until we get the Robin Hood one. The Blackberry Pie stand, I think that should be probably pretty cute. Maybe will resemble a little bit of Wreck-It Ralph in terms of the pie itself, so it should be cool. Decorations, we're actually getting 3 decorations. 2 of them though are going to be, I believe, in like the decoration chest, but the third one will have to earn the Robin Hood Gold Trophy, which will be, you know, as part of a leaderboard event. So it'll be a tapper or something similar, gold collect the gold trophies throughout the kingdom. That's usually what it is, by doing character quests and collecting from attractions, obviously. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff with that. Attractions, we have Sherwood Forest and Nottingham. So I think this is going to be great. I mean, we're not getting too many attractions with this, which is good for the size of our kingdoms and the amount of land we have. So it'll be interesting to see how big they make them, though. I'm hoping they are a decent size, because obviously Nottingham should be a decent size attraction. I don't really want something like the size of the Witch's Cottage or something like that, because that's too small. And Sherwood Forest, I'm hoping it's not like the size of like the 101 Dalmatians Park, right? So if it is, I feel like that could kind of be sad. So I'm hoping we'll be able to have some animations in both of these attractions. Robin Hood Parade Float will be available for 50 gems, or there will be a small bundle during the event early on. There are no costumes in this update, so it doesn't seem like we're getting any new ones, at least. Now it does say Robin Hood Mega Event. Okay. Why does it say that Little John and Sirhs are premium here? Oh, maybe they didn't. Okay. Okay, so just so you guys can see here, the wording is a little bit like how they displayed it. At first glance, I'm like, wait, 2 premiums here? It is not a mega event. They need to change that. There's like, now that's 2 kind of errors there. First one was that it was Tuesday. They're just extra excited. But it is not a mega event. This is a mini event. They've labeled it that before, so this is not correct. Anything under 7 characters is not considered a mega event. That's a new term here, so I don't know what's going on. Unlock characters, Little John and Sirhs will be premium, so this will be on day 1. So they're actually telling us what the order is. Unlocked attractions, we're going to be getting Sherwood Forest, so that's good. Chapter 2 is going to be starting on March the 13th. Now, one thing I want to kind of comment here. Okay, 8th, and okay, wait, no, we're good. Okay, I'm just extra sensitive on the dates here, because I'm a little bit worried because of the couple of errors that are already showing up in the patch notes. I'm like, okay, so March 10th is going to be the start date, as we know, of the event itself. It is going to be going to March 31st, so it's going to go through my birthday, so this is pretty cool. It is my birthday month, guys, just so you guys know. Yeah, extra sparkly today. Actually, extra sparkly all month. I've been celebrating, obviously, so I'm going to be continuing throughout the event for sure. So yeah, actually, Becky, you already knew because you read the patch notes. I didn't go through the patch notes beforehand. I saw them, they were there. I wanted to wait to go through it because you guys get my live reactions on stream about all the different types of stuff. So I'm pretty happy with this. Hopefully all these dates are correct. There's no way for us to confirm it except for the March 10th one. Just so you guys know, 5 minutes until their Facebook live stream, but they've got their 5 minutes or whatever of like questions and stuff, and again, they haven't changed the image there, so they might be running a little late, but who knows, we'll have to wait and see. So we're getting these 2 things that are unlocked on March 10th, so on the first day of the event, so we'll be able to bring in and welcome Little John and Sirhs on the same day. And then again, Sherwood Forest. I don't know if we'll have it fully built, but maybe I can use a few gems and skip some of the quests, depending how long they are, to kind of get that going in the kingdom. But we'll have to wait and see for that, how much I can get in on the first day. Chapter 2 is going to be starting March 13th. So that means that I should be streaming Thursday. So Tuesday, Thursday, and most likely Friday next week, just so you guys know. And then the 13th is Sunday, so probably I'll be doing Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and then again on Tuesday. or Wednesday. It'll kind of depend. I'll keep you guys posted on that. But at least we have 3 stream dates that you guys can mark down. So yeah. Then on the 13th, we have Maid Marian coming, and then we can build Nottingham, and then the parade float is going to be unlocked. I don't understand how this is going to be unlocked 3 days later. Like, the parade float is helpful with currency and everything, and I mean, does this mean that the secondary or storyline or whatever isn't going to be started? I don't know until the 13th, because it's usually the next, like on the second day of the actual event. So it usually starts on the Friday, and we usually get the parade float then. So I'm not quite sure. Your birthday is March 29th? Mars, so is mine. We have a birthday on the same day. That is so, so cool. So, so cool. I love it. Then on the 19th, we have Prince John being unlocked. Obviously, welcoming will be a couple of days probably for him. And then the 26th, we have Robin Hood. So that is definitely going to keep us busy for sure. And the event ends on March 31st. So we'll be having our recap either the 30th or 31st, depending on how quickly I get Robin Hood. But just so you guys have a heads up there. So March 12th to 15th, we're going to have the Tappers. And it does say up to 5 crows are going to spawn every 4 hours. I don't know if we're going to be able to gem our way through if we wanted to clear it a little faster, but we'll have to kind of wait and see. Possible leaderboard rewards, happiness, currency, and Robin Hood relics. So this is a event that like I'm not going to be super crazy about, if I'm being honest. I will participate, obviously, but coming in first place will not really matter to me. Maybe if you guys like really want some additional currency because you're not checking your kingdom as much, your happiness is low, or you're really into enchanting your attractions. I'm not super big into that. I will do it, but I just like it doesn't make or break an event for me, so I don't really worry about it too much. The Heffalump Tappers is going to be the 22nd through the 25th. Again, it will spawn 5, but every 2 hours. They don't say what the common tapper is going to be, whether it's going to be 4 hours or 2, at least at this point. I'm not a massive fan of that, but just so you guys know. We have happiness, event currency, and relics again, so not, again, I'll probably do better on the 12th to 15th one than I will the 22nd to 25th, if I'm being honest. Earth Day Plant Tappers is going to be April 22nd to 25th. I'm sorry, are we not getting anything in April? If the event is done on March 31st, what are we doing? Guys, do we want to talk about this? That's like literally a whole month. Okay, anyways, I'll read it. Spawn time up to 10. Earth Day plants will respawn every 4 hours. Magic, bronze chest, and concession chest will be a possible reward. Milestones will be gems. Earth Day concession. You guys, this is something that's reappearing in the kingdom, so we've already had it. The rose tree decoration. Okay, I'm pretty sure we all have a lot of those, unless you guys are like, you know, players that haven't been around more than like 6 months. And then the birch log planter. Birch log planter, don't think that's new. The frog tappers are going to be April 5th to 10th. Okay. Possible rewards, lay of flowers. I'm not sure if I know what that is. Attraction enchantment chests. So where are our gold trophies? That's what I want to know. Rogue bot tappers. The kingdom is invaded by battle bots. So, oh, Big Hero 6 is going to be used. Yay! Finally, I can pull them out. Gosh. Oh, here we go. Striking Gold, March 17th. That should have been way up there, guys. Wow, okay. Find gold trophies hidden throughout the kingdom by doing, character activities and, of course, hopping attractions. So this is where the trophy's going to be. Oh my god, the patch notes are a little rough, but at least the information, I guess, is here. 17th to the 20th is going to be how we're going to get those. And it does look like Snow White is involved, so I'm going to say, is Snow White going to be the secondary storyline then? I'm going to probably say that, yeah. And then we're also going to have our second chance the 27th through the 30th. So this is going to be on my birthday. So I would like to get it on the first round on the 17th to the 20th. And if we can, don't open your kingdom. I don't think I have to open my kingdom on the 17th, do I? So I don't have to open it on the 17th early. So I probably won't be streaming that day. And what I will do is leave it all day and check at night. So I might even leave it if I'm doing okay with currency and stuff. I may even leave it the whole day and check it the next day before the calendar comes out, because honestly, I don't really want to be on a tough leaderboard. So yeah, that's it's a risk, but I think I'm probably gonna be willing to take that one, especially just to kind of guarantee myself to get it. Busy character status in the activity finder for, I'm gonna just check to make sure that they're not live. Okay, maybe they are. We'll go back to the patch notes here. Let's have a look-see. Oh. All right, so this is going now. Yeah, we can go back to, I'll go here just quickly, but don't forget, guys, if you guys want part in the sweepstake, I'm assuming they're doing it again, that just answer the questions from the stream there. Rebalancing changes. Yeah, this is all stuff I can, quality of life changes. I can go over that after. It's nothing, I don't even usually go after it that much. So, yeah. Whew, there we go. The stream is starting, okay, in 40 seconds. So you guys will have a chance to see all the questions there. Hashtag the Muppets. Yeah, they're not coming right now. Thank gosh. Thank you, Hichu. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't busted out my mini ears in a bit, so. Oh dear, their signal is dropping already, and we haven't even really started. An MI day, and oh, here we go.
Prairie, Game Community Manager. As always, I hope you enjoyed the trivia questions at the start of the stream, but let me know what you think. Once again, we're offering Kingdomers 1 legendary chest and 50 gems for writing the correct answer down in chat.
That's it?
Kingdomers will get that prize, so make sure to write them down below. And just a reminder, please make sure to put all your answers into one comment so that our sorcerers can easily pick winners. Also, spamming chat will not give you extra chances of winning, so you only need to do it once, so don't worry about that. Now, while we're on that note, let's quickly hop into some mouse keeping. First things first, similar to what you've seen in the past few live streams,
we can see in between her headset like her
Monday.
actual
So even if you're not with us live right now, you'll still have a few days to participate in the trivia and get a chance to win. Since we'll be picking winners on Monday instead, you won't be seeing the answers at the end of the stream today. But when winners are announced, we'll also be updating the live stream post with the answers so you can see.
They're not posting the answers. Right.
Another thing you've probably noticed is that this live stream isn't live, and it isn't called a live stream this time around. So let me welcome you to our first official update preview. Although you've seen live streams like this in the past, the format will be changing a little bit for the upcoming updates, especially as we redefine what an update preview is versus a live stream. There'll be more to come on that, but in the meantime, please let us know what you'd like to see in these future live streams, or update previews, I should say. On another big announcement, as you can see,
no, John.
Amanda's not back, and that's because she's made the decision to pursue another opportunity.
Yeah.
As much as all of us at Gameloft, and especially the Disney Magic Kingdom team, will miss her, we can't wait to see what incredible work she does next. That being said, you won't be alone. Tasha will be here to support you as your game community manager.
Wait, what?
You'll hear a bit from her later, but in the meantime,
I like her. She should be doing it.
Why don't we take a look at this update's trailer for Robin Hood?
Woo! Okay, no music, guys. Sorry, no music. Well, this didn't fail to us whatsoever. Look at the animation. This is not really how they're going to look in the kingdom, though, but they obviously are putting a lot of effort into their trailers here. They had to have the sucking his thumb. Oh my god, Amanda, that's hilarious. There we go.
Right, someday there'll be happiness again in Nottingham. But right now, there's plenty of happiness in the kingdom. Robin Hood will be making his way into your park along with a few other characters we saw as well. So get your pen, get your planners, download the update on Tuesday, March 8th. Reminder, some platforms may receive the update at a later time, but don't worry, everyone will be able to take part in our time-limited event at the same time. Also, the event begins on Thursday, March 10th. It's only 2 days later, so let's jump right into the new content. Tasha, take it away.
All right, Kingdomers, let's get to it. As Kaylee has already mentioned, we'll be bringing a little bit of Nottingham to the kingdom. So let's take a look at who exactly you'll have a chance to welcome for this
update. Her audio's really bad through my headphones.
First, we have Little John.
Oh!
And a big ol' hats off to you.
He doesn't look like Baloo as much as I thought he would, but yeah.
Next is the lovely Maid Marian. Here she is, coming down the steps of the castle, feeling right at home in the kingdom, as she should.
Aww, beautiful. Wow, we are just whizzing through this, aren't we?
We'll also be seeing royalty in the form of Prince John. Well, there he goes. And
oh no!
Here he is.
Is it just me or the characters look really different?
Of course, we'll also have Robin Hood. We can't save Nottingham without our hero, so take a look.
But we can see our tappers,
finally,
guys.
We have
the
Sirhs,
soldiers,
who will be our premium character for
Prince
this
John
event,
looks weird,
but
yeah.
I'll mention more about
Sirhs
that later
good.
on.
Little John looks a little weird as well, but not as much as Prince John. And it is going to be Snow White, guys.
Decorations are coming up for this update. First, let's head to the woods as we take a look at our Sherwood Forest attraction. Come for the meal, but stay for the show. Doesn't that look great? Next, we can't bring a little bit of Nottingham to the kingdom without Nottingham itself. How adorable is that? Now, with both of these attractions, they will also drop some event currency when you collect from them. So for those of you who are new to mega events, we'll go through what that means for you a little bit later. But for now, you can look forward to adding both.
They're changing their terms, obviously. It's a mini event, as we know it previously. So I don't know what they're doing.
Moving along, let's take a look at what concessions you can add to your park. No successful heist starts on an empty stomach, so be sure to fill up at the blackberry pie stand we have right over here. This concession has no short supply of pies, so be sure to get them while they're hot. And over here we have our Robin Hood hat stand. The other key to a good heist
don't
is a good looking hat,
detailed. They almost look like blurred.
Maybe so hopefully you'll get to see lots of your guests sporting this cool new look throughout the kingdom very, very soon. Now let's take a look at some decorations to spruce things up. First, we have a bench that's fit for a king, and that's the throne bench. Take a seat and stay a while, but don't get too comfy because I think that seat's already been spoken for. Next, we have a nice little wanted poster right over here. Hey, he looks familiar. I wonder who they're trying to catch. And then, of course, all good heists have to have a shiny prize at the end of it. So take a look at the Robin Hood Gold Trophy. That can be earned through our Striking Gold events coming up for this update as well.
Sidebar does need to go.
And finally, this decoration isn't for Robin Hood specifically, but it will be available.
It's so pretty.
During the
it looks like the Enigma wrap in Fortnite.
Disney Magic Kingdom's 6th anniversary on March 17th. What better way to celebrate it than with the 6th anniversary hat stand?
Oh, I love it.
If you're curious how to get this decoration, it's as simple as logging in on March 17th.
Guys, look at how many gems versus how much magic. I've never seen more gems than magic ever. That is so funny.
Even if you can't make it for the 17th, don't worry, because this gift will be available all update long. So just make sure you log in before the end of the update to claim your gift and add it to your park.
All right, so you don't need to log in on the 17th.
That wraps it up for new content you can expect for this update.
All right.
But how about we hop into what the mega event has in store for us? Like I mentioned, this event will be a mega event, and it will have 4 chapters. To give you a quick timeline of each chapter, Chapter 1 will start on March 10th, Chapter 2 will start on March 13th, Chapter 3 will start on March 19th, Chapter 4 will start on March 26th, and the event will come to a close on March 31st. The event will have a boss battle at the end once you finish all of the missions.
So annoyed.
Take place right here at the castle. How do you complete the mega event, you ask? Well, let's take a look at how. We can get to the event hub by clicking or tapping on the Robin Hood banner at the bottom right here.
It's not my signal, guys. That's them.
This first page here will show you the characters available for the event, including the ones you've already welcomed and the ones that are still to come. So for Chapter 1, you'll be able to unlock Little John. For Chapter 2, you'll be able to unlock Maid Marian. For Chapter 3, you'll be able to unlock Prince John. And last but not least, in Chapter 4, you'll be able to unlock Robin Hood. As a reminder, Sirhs is the premium character for this event, and you'll be able to get him for 500 gems. He's not a necessary
500 gems?
But he sure is helpful for earning coins and completing the event, so he's someone to consider adding to your roster. Some other characters who will be able to help you in the event are Mickey, Goofy, Jessie, Bo Peep, and Ham, but your main helper IP will be Snow White. So if you have any of the characters from Snow White, you'll be in good shape for the event.
What?
But if not, then don't worry, because Snow White content will become available for a limited time as well during the event. In the next tab, we'll see our event goals. This is your roadmap for all the major milestones you need to reach in order to complete the event. As you complete these missions, they will show as complete with the little green checkmark. In order to unlock the next step, you'll need to complete Robin Hood related quests. But of course, you'll be able to see what's coming up next, including your end goal of welcoming Robin Hood to your kingdom. Over here, we have our featured tab, which will show you all the time-limited content we have for the event. As I mentioned earlier, if you're still missing a few people from your Snow White roster to help with the event, you can try to get them from the legendary chest available here. Next, we have the leaderboard tab, which will show you how you rank amongst your fellow kingdomers as the event unfolds. And lastly, if you need a quick refresher on how the mega event works, you can refer to the FAQ tab. This is a short and sweet version of how the event works, so if this is your first mega event rodeo, you can always check this tab out.
It's everybody's first mega
super
event
important,
because
as you might
it's never
have
been
guessed, as
called
it
a
helps
mega
you unlock
event.
characters and build the necessary attractions in order to progress through the event. The main way you can earn coins is by sending out any of the Robin Hood characters or Snow White characters to perform some tasks. But also we have some new tappers roaming around the kingdom who will drop some coins for you. You may have already seen them camped outside the castle, but there are a few rhino guards roaming around the kingdom. To clear these guys, it's as simple as tracking them down and tapping or clicking on them. If you have keen eyes, you can take a quick look around the kingdom to find them, or if you're like me and suffer from dirty glasses, you can also click on the quest icon right over here, select go, and you can find them. So there's one now, so we're just going to go ahead and click on them, and as you can see, it clears them and drops some coins and some tokens for you. That wraps it up for the walkthrough of the Robin Hood Mega event. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I can't wait for you all to get your hands on this event. Before I send you guys back to Kaylee, I just want to say a thank you for all the support I've received so far, and that I'm thrilled to be your new game community manager. Here's to all the exciting things we have to come, and a lot more eye rolling.
There's the parade float, guys. It's coming in the back. We can barely see it though.
Thanks to Kaylee
there it is.
for stepping in during this transition and just being an all-around rock star. Now let's let
It's not what I thought it was gonna be.
I pass it back to Kaylee for the rest of your update.
It's huge though.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Tasha. How exciting!
We have some discussing to do when this is over.
As a reminder, here are all the dates to look out for each chapter. Chapter 1 will start on March 10th. Chapter 2, March 13th. Chapter 3, March 19th. Chapter 4, March 26th. And the event will end on March 31st. Please check our patch notes at disney-magic-kingdoms.com to receive a complete list of everything discussed in this update. Before we wrap things up, though, here's one quick quality of life change I want to talk about for this update. Previously, in the Activity Finder for group activities and in the Token Finder, there was no clear way to tell if a secondary character was busy. Now, you'll see a busy icon over top the Go button if a required character for a group activity is unavailable due to performing another activity, leveling up, or challenging the tower. You'll also see the busy icon if the required building is being enchanted, causing the action to be unavailable. More details about this, along with a full list of balancing changes, will be posted in the patch note, which is also available on disney-magic-kingdoms.com, so be sure to check them out. Well, Kittyarris, I believe it's time to wrap up our time together, and this is a wrap on me as well. For now, we'll see. Thank you guys for welcoming me back during this transition period. And with that, I leave you with your new game community manager, Tasha. Before I close out officially, though, I'd like to give you a quick recap of what you can expect to see in this update. We're welcoming Little John, Maid Marian, Prince John, Sirhs, and of course, Robin Hood himself. We're going to be enjoying the Robin Hood Mega Event, the Tapper Event, and the Striking Gold Event. Download the update March 8th. The event begins on March 10th. Now, as we close out this stream, I know you're anxiously awaiting for a hint for the next update. However, the hint's been in front of you this whole time, if you've been watching carefully. So, thanks for watching. Thank you, Kingdomers, for everything, and have a magical day. Bye.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Je suis confused. What was in front of us the whole time? What was coming next? Okay. That was it. They didn't show the parade float, but we got a quick glimpse of it kind of going through there at the end. Was the clue her outfit? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe the makeup, like the cat eyes? I don't know. The clue for the next update. Apparently it was in front of us the entire time. That got me confused. Did that part? Is it her necklace? Her necklace was a little icon of the palace, the Disney palace. So maybe in Cinderella expansion then, because it's Cinderella's castle. The washing line. The washing line actually has to do with Robin Hood, because there is a scene in Sherwood Forest. It's quite a long one, and Robin Hood is, you know, making dinner, right? And Little John is hanging up the clothing. So I don't know. We don't talk about the next update, so we don't talk about Bruno? Maybe? Is there a premium attraction? No, but I do want to address something really quickly, guys. That Sirhs, okay, is 500 gems. No, that is not okay. Just to give you guys an idea of how much that is in terms of real money, 500 gems you can get in their shop for $27.99 plus tax. Now that is in Canadian dollars. So that's like about $30. But you get 25% more when you buy it that particular way. But just to give you a general idea, that's basically the value of $30. Typically, we see in an event, we get 2 characters. One is 200 gems and one is 300 gems. So 2 characters for 500. Okay, so $30 or 500 gems has been their standard. They are now calling this event, I took it as a mistake because they had addressed this, since they had done 5 characters for example, was it Mando, for Luca, for collections like that, right? They had called them mini events. So the mini events were the ones with 5 characters, and again, you could have said mega event, or a full limited time event was 7 characters, as we saw in the Pinocchio limited time event. So they are making some changes here. I am not okay with Sirhs being 500. I will get him because, it's my job and I want the characters, but at the same time, is that something I want to continue to see? No. I would have said if he had been 300 gems, then that would have been the equivalent to the second character that is, released in a, regular limited time event when we have 7 characters and 2 premium. But 500 for one, I'm not okay with. That is kind of like what they did to me. It feels very similar with what they did for the Haunted Mansion collection, and they made those chests, the sapphire ones, so expensive, and it literally, people spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars to try and get the ghosts, and then they didn't get them, right? And there's no guarantee on it. I got super lucky with those, but again, I think that's super wrong how they did that. And they didn't really learn that much when they brought out the second round, right? The Bride was ridiculous, but then the rest of them were still kind of crazy, right? But there's no explanation. He's got to have, the crazy amount of dialogue or animation or something. This doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to hear you guys' thoughts on this. I am not okay with this, but 300 would have been what I would have said would have been appropriate for Sirhs. My opinion, obviously, but yes, that is the thing. Thank you, Hichu. I appreciate that. The shirt's a little big now. It's like I can almost fit 2 of my arms in it, but yeah. I didn't realize when I put it on earlier, and I was like, I'm not changing. So maybe it's possible for Encanto next. We might need to have another listen through on that end part, but to be honest, I'm not going to wear headphones for that. I don't know if anybody else wore headphones for that stream, but the audio change quality between Kaylee and Tasha was I was getting when she was doing it, and yeah, that's a good way to give me a headache. So it's kind of that vent fan for me in Fortnite when we were diving down yesterday. Yeah, that was not okay. Not okay. So it's very similar to that kind of sound in my mind. So I was like, ooh. But point is, I think that's too much. What's the only way we can get them to stop? What, not actually purchasing it? I mean, is Sirhs going to be worth it in this particular event? I'm I mean, he's going to be very helpful, but is he going to make or break things? I don't know. They're calling it a mega event, but typically the mini event, I would have said no, but you could still do it without getting him. So, yeah. Santo, that's exactly what we're talking about. We're not playing it, but yeah. I heard her audio always seems fuzzy. Yes, but it, like, I think I just, like, when she was cutting clips or, like, pausing it or whatever before starting a new one, it was, like, extra bad with headphones on. So when I re-listen to it, I'm going to just have it, like, you know, on my phone out loud so I don't have to have that again. But yeah. So... yeah, I have headphones on, so I know what you're talking about, and the music was so loud. You know, the music was loud when they transitioned, but I noticed they didn't have music on when she was talking, which is good because it's always been so loud. So they just eliminated it, which is good because at least we were able to hear. So I am thankful for that, though, for sure. May, good morning. Well, afternoon for me, but hello, welcome. I'm not okay with the amount of gems. Sparkle, yeah, the amount of gems for Sirhs, guys, really bad. And I think that, you know, we kind of deserve an explanation for that. Typically, we'll see a character for 500 or 400 or 300, like in that higher range of gems, when it is a permanent content character. So again, like we have seen that for several, and again, it's for me $30 for a character. I'm just like, that I know there's going to be probably a bundle and it'll only make it worth like $20 or whatever, and you'll get something with it, but the point is you know, that is how much it's worth, and then you have to actually put out real money instead of saving your gems up or whatnot. But to give you an idea, like Captain Hook or somebody like that would be more on the range of, you know, 500 gems. The Ringmaster, you know, who else did we have there? Kronk, right? So just giving you guys a general idea. That to me, like, it's always been expensive, but that's what we have been kind of we know what to expect with the permanent content. They are pricier and whatever, but it doesn't go anywhere, right? So I would almost say if you guys are like, okay, I don't know if I want to do that, he may be one of those ones that it might be worth just pulling on a legendary chest for $13.99 at a later date if you guys aren't participating in the event or going to be trying to fully get Robin Hood and everybody, right? Because again, I feel like with $13.99 you could probably manage to get one or both. So I don't know, and not have to wake up every 2 hours and grind for, you know, 20 days or whatever. So character bundle is never $20 in the US. Well, I think you're going to be surprised, Becky, because last update for Pinocchio, there was, remember? There was 2 options for the bundle, and it was expensive. So Scrooge McDuck was $600. So yeah, John, like we for permanent content, we can expect characters that are premium to be like, again, $600. It's very expensive, and I'm like, okay, but that is what we've kind of grown with here with the game. Encanto being next is a possible thing. Yes, I will be doing a prediction for that soon. I don't know whether we need to go 5 or 7 characters though now, or whatever, or even with permanent going 4, because I'm kind of getting a little worried about some of their changes, and they kind of started to address some of the changes, and then they kind of just like stopped. We heard a bit about how their live streams are changing, so it's not actually going to be called a live stream anymore. It's like a update premiere or event premiere type of thing. So I mean, she even kind of at one point said, oh, the live stream, and then she went, oh, I guess, you know, like it's an event premiere. So the premiere, right? So I guess for me, I'm kind of like, well, okay, we get now, right? Pre-recorded versus a real live with communication. But we did not get an explanation for, where does it say, mega event. What on earth does that stand for now? Because it was used many, many, many times. So is a mega event now going to be as many characters as we are going to see during a limited time event? Or is this, like, is that going to be the new norm? Or is this a mini event, which is what it was called in the past, right? And what we've been calling it now for the better part of a year or two. So yeah, I'm a little confused in the terms that are being kind of loosely used, but that's kind of supposed to impact, you know, the design of what we are going to be getting going forward. So it's fine if we are calling these mega events now, but I would like, you know, someone to explain that to me and have a better idea of, like, you know, what to expect with what's coming. So I've been feeling like 5 characters is kind of that norm that I think people have been kind of growing to expect from them, including myself. However, Pinocchio went 7. And do I think Robin Hood over Pinocchio should have had 7? 100%. The character animation looked very, very, very different as well. Similar to resembling, I guess, like, I remember we saw a change with this around Princess and the Frog time, where the colors of the characters' outfits were very gray. And I think that we are kind of seeing a bit of that, you know, just in terms of the shape of the characters. You know, Prince John looked not very Prince John-like compared to how DMK's been doing the animations. So, yeah, I don't know. I think there's some serious changes going on here. And, yeah, I guess I'm a little bit concerned there for sure. But, yeah. I'm really unhappy. The game community manager seemed angry and in a massive hurry, and the attractions looking underwhelming, and to top it off, 500 gems for one character. Sparky, I hear you. Yeah, I think I did even say it when she was talking. She sounded like, I guess, and I guess if that's our community manager, I was like, okay, don't know how long that's gonna last. But yeah, she just seemed really annoyed and mad. And I was like, okay, happy place. This is a happy kingdom. You know, happy. We can complain a little bit, but, you know, typically we still come out with a smile on our face. That was a little bit negative for me. But, yeah. And Miklos-san, make sure that you are not spamming. I see stuff. If you want to post it again after like 2 minutes, if I haven't said anything, that's fine. But please don't post, you know, like 50 times in a row, because it just takes away from other users, and then I just don't even bother looking at it. You don't think Encanto is next? You know, I'm not quite sure, Nels, to be honest. And hey, by the way, it is very confusing. I didn't really get what the clue was. She said it was right in front of our face all along. That was, I felt, what the hint was. And I was like, wait, was there something that was there that I was missing seeing? But then somebody said that she had also said that we don't talk about the next update or whatever. So I'm like, okay, we don't talk about Bruno. That would be like 100%. So again, I'm gonna, you know, have another listen to that a little later with better quality. So, what did I think of the attractions? You were underwhelmed. Sparky, I would say that the attractions didn't look like they had as much detail. They looked a little blurry to me. I was hoping they were going to address one thing there, which was why the game size, and I brought this up a couple of streams ago, the game size of the game decreased dramatically. It was bigger for me. It went Genshin being my biggest app, right, with its insane storage, and then it went Disney Magic Kingdoms, and then TikTok, right? But now it goes Genshin, TikTok, and then Disney Magic Kingdoms. So for me, I'm like, okay, that is quite a decrease in storage size. So I was hoping they were going to address that, but I think what's happening is they're taking away some of maybe the animations or the quality of it's almost like they cleared the cache. That's what I was kind of hoping that they did. But you know, with relics and everything for everybody's kingdom, if they had a bunch of stuff, they just clear it, you know, and that's that. But the character detail was really lacking on the attractions, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know, but maybe she was just having a bad day. Hichu, you know, I understand people having a bad day, 100%. However, this is a pre-recorded premiere, live stream, whatever. It is a pre-recorded, you know, show for us. And pretty much, you know, you can pick what day you record or what time of day. You don't have to be on at, you know, 10 in the morning or 8 in the morning, whatever, whenever she shot that. She doesn't have to do it at that hour, right? Like, she could have picked when and she wasn't even on the video. She was just talking, you know. Again, like, I don't see a need for attitude. But yeah. Hey Saeed, how's it going? OG fan, I like it. Welcome. I have a feeling it's Cinderella expansion because at the end, Cinderella and Prince Charming were doing their their welcoming quest. Also, she was wearing her Cinderella castle necklace. So that's what I had noticed as well. When someone had said necklace, Disney Musics, I saw I had noticed the necklace towards the end of the stream. And I was like, oh, that looks really cute. And I was like, oh, that's the Disney castle. So yeah, anyways, I was like, this is really interesting. So, yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting. I think it could either go by this, what I remembered in that brief moment of whatever that clue was. I think either Encanto or Cinderella expansion. I'm good with both, so I will take whatever we can get there. I'm really excited for that. Either one would be amazing. So, Lady and the Tramp, I don't know about that. I didn't really get any vibes for it, and I don't know why we would get a Lady and the Tramp expansion. If I'm being honest, it is literally like a year old, I guess, right? So we usually don't get that kind of thing, and on top of that, we have a lot of characters for Lady and the Tramp. So I don't know. I would say there's no need to do that. You know, again, like, I know I always say Zootopia, but Zootopia totally could use an expansion. You know, Cinderella definitely could use one. There are a lot of collections early on that they could definitely give us some more stuff. You know, even Pirates of the Caribbean could deserve one. But, you know, do I think that Lady and the Tramp really needs one? Mm-mm. Like, even if they never got another expansion, I really don't see the need. They left the Darlings out of it, which is fine because in the original film, we didn't actually fully get to see the Darlings. So I don't think it's a big deal. But, yeah. Tasha also showed the castle near the small world at the watery side. You know what? Let's just see here. I don't understand why they didn't update their image. Like, it's a premiere, you know. Okay, as long as there's no sound, we don't want any sound. I don't mind going and having is there subtitles on this? No way. They don't give us an option for that. That's too bad. Let's have a look here at some of the stuff, so. She doesn't even have all of her stuff unlocked, guys. So this is it's a small world. I don't see any land expansion or anything like that, at least showing from her. But oh, one of the things I had said it during the actual premiere there, was that she has more gems than magic, and I don't think I've ever seen that in my entire time of watching their streams or whatever. I've never particularly noticed, but it's like double. Like, I mean, I know it's their, you know, basically their you know, beta sort of account there, but yeah, anyways, I just think it's really funny that there's more. And again, you can see the detail here. Typically, we would see more detail on top of the roofs of the houses. We do not see that. Also, I was kind of expecting, you know, Nottingham to actually have, here, where did they actually show the attractions? There. So I was kind of expecting maybe to see like some gold being like strung down, and it just kind of as being like a loop of the gold bags or anything, right? We would have some sort of animation here. I don't even see that there being a way to have any character animation at the actual attraction, unless they have, you know, Prince John up here doing something, waving his money bags around. So I don't know how that's gonna pan out there, but did you notice that they are rushing the preview? Yeah, you know what? It's very confusing. The live stream, the premiere, the like, I mean, they didn't even know preview, whatever. Like, yeah, it's 100% like it was a little bit rushed there. And the detail I wanted to point out, like on the actual attraction or concession and decoration here, very low quality considering this was 1080p and, you know, game recording quality there. I was like, okay. So maybe again, they haven't fully put in all of, you know, their quality parts of their update, right? Being a beta kind of game thing right now, or beta update, I mean. But yeah, you can see like there's no actual image there. It's very blurry. It does look like things are a little bit more zoomed in though. So this is something I do want to kind of keep an eye on, guys, to see if, you know, she was maybe an ultra zoom, or maybe it's because she's on PC. You can tell by her cursor, which is right here, that she is on a PC playing and not actually like mobile, because you won't see things like that, for mobile there. I'm really looking forward to this. It looks beautiful. I'm really excited. Now this here is kind of what I was expecting for the actual attraction itself. But that being said, I'm fine with this being the battlegrounds. It looks a little smaller than usual, but again, I think that it's going to be pretty cute. I feel like this should be a decoration though, so maybe that is something that we are going to be seeing there, but I don't know. But yeah, the music bush from Coco was in the back. You mean just as a decoration? Well, I mean, Lion King was here. Like, I don't... Maybe we can have a look there to see what was in and around their stuff. I mean, Tangled was right here, right? So maybe it's been in front of you the whole time. Maybe it's Tangled, guys. Maybe we're going to be getting Rapunzel expansion. I mean, that was in front of us the whole time. Like, what else was there? Did they even show us the gold trophy? Hold on a second. Did we even see the gold trophy? I think I just caught a very, very quick glimpse when she scrolled just about. There we go. So she doesn't, I don't think she zoomed in on it ever. But that's the Robin Hood gold trophy right here, guys. So it's actually Robin Hood, you know, pointing his arrow, right? So I think that detail there was definitely missed. But this is update 50. This is a preview for update 58. So the next one will be 59. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else was like in front of our face here the whole time. I mean, okay, if you're talking about the music note that's right here for Coco, but there's also Onward, there's Toy Story, Lion King, like there's a bunch of stuff there. I wouldn't say that that's a clue. And the parade float, guys, was here, just so you know, kind of at the end when they were wrapping things up. I was expecting the carriage, to be honest. I think that would have, personally, I think looked a little better. But, I mean, this isn't horrible. It's not like the worst thing I've ever seen or anything, but I was definitely expecting something a little different. And why they made it so big, it'll be interesting to see the final product when we get it. I really want the subtitles. They don't have any. But, I mean, is there anything in the background here that's been in front of our face the whole time? Pots and pans? I mean, Rapunzel? I mean, I know it's in Robin Hood as well, but in front of our face the whole time? Tangled? Again, unless the clue was something different there, but... Let's watch the preview again here. The frying pan on the tree. Yeah, maybe that's what I was referring to. Yeah, I just said that a second ago, but yeah, Prince John looks super weird. There's only when he's sucking on his thumb does he look normal. Oh, look, you can see him sleeping, guys. Oh my god. You see him in the back there sleeping? Yeah, see when he does that, his animation looks normal, but... And why is the rooster there? Did you guys see that in the back? Hold on a second. Were they gonna give us more characters and then they just didn't? Yo, okay, we're gonna watch this again, guys. Alicia, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much, girl. I didn't notice that, the rooster. What? Is he actually on the attraction? I'm gonna have to go back and look. But, thanks, girl. So excited for the DMK anniversary hat stand. Love the colors. The Robin Hood event will hopefully be better than the preview. Yeah. I will be happy to have Robin Hood in my kingdom. Thanks for your good work, Steffi. Thank you so much, girl. I really, really appreciate that. You guys have been super great and being here. Thank you so much. I'm glad you were able to get off work to come and watch for sure. At the start, they showed us the Little Mermaid castle, like the start of the actual stream premiere, whatever. No, I don't see anything there. I mean, here, is that what was going on? I don't know where that exactly was in the grand scheme of things. I mean, they are talking around here for a while. Yeah, there's no rooster there. Guys, there's no rooster. But in the preview, there was a rooster in the back. Yo! Where is it? Where is it? Hang on, I'm totally gonna pause it when it gets there. See? There's the rooster! Why is everything so square? You know what? That is true. The bushes are like rectangle. I don't know, girl. And I figured that Little John would look more like Baloo in terms of animations for the actual character, because if I know I showed it in my my prediction video, but the whole art design, and again, they're done in both in like the 2D, right? Hopefully I'm getting that right, but it's basically the exact same. And Baloo and Little John, the only difference besides the clothing, obviously, was literally just the color of their fur. So we had a side profile. And I am a little, I might be able to just find it here. Hold on, I gotta move this mic a bit up. Little John versus Baloo. Yeah, right here. You see that, guys? They're literally exactly the same. Let's see if I can find, look, people even did an image of this here. Look, they're like literally the same character design, and it's the same voice actor and everything. So point is that when looking at their faces, I guess I feel that Little John was going to look a little more like Baloo, but he really doesn't. So, yeah. I don't know. I hope Prince John does look a lot better in the game as well. We did see his welcome screen somewhere. I mean, so we get a pretty good idea of what to expect. Even here you can see in the actual storybook, but yeah, I don't know what they did with him, but he looks a little weird. Again, different animation team, I would assume. This welcome screen's kind of funny, but and he looks too, he looks too nice. Baloo and Little John, right? Yeah, they look so similar. I just, yeah. The square, I am gonna go, I mean, they do usually have, these are a bit kind of square, but yeah, we'll go back here and have a look here at the attraction. Sorry, just give me a sec to actually find stuff. Yeah, I don't know why they made these square. And again, I'm perplexed by the rooster. Did some of you guys say stuff about the rooster and I just like missed it here? But yeah. A spot around her clothes, Nils? You mean her necklace, right? The castle? I mean, yeah. It's said to be her clothes. I mean, I don't know here for sure, but if it is, she really didn't have anything on that was particularly like, wait, did they show? Wait a second. I was like, oh. They did show the trophy a bit. Okay, hang on. I thought they just skimmed right over it, but maybe I was looking at chat during this. Okay, so they did show the trophy there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, perfect. And they held it too for a while. I didn't even notice that. But. And no, it's not 4 days long, guys. No need to stress. The rooster is on the float. No, I know that. I meant the rooster in the preview. Sorry, I was talking about it a couple minutes ago. Aww. The rooster in the preview here is actually sitting at the attraction. That's what I mean. They're right there, playing and everything. I feel like that's a hint of a future character, but what if they add Toy Story Land? That would be great. To be honest, that would be fan-freaking-tastic. I would like some more stuff, I think, to put in around Space Mountain anyways. I think we have quite a few things we could do, but at the same time, I'm like, I think that if they give us some Toy Story Land, then maybe that leaves us some room to actually move some stuff around. But I think we won't or shouldn't expect that for a little while. I think we should expect, Everest to come and things like that first. And we'll see how the game is doing by the end of that. But you don't really care about Robin Hood Sunshine? I'm really happy about it. I'm not happy Sirhs is 500 gems. That is a massive ripoff, and $30 for me. I'm like, that's. I know it's again Canadian dollars, but that is unfair. Regardless of the bundle or whatever, I was trying to go the year or see how far I could get into the year with after buying the. Well, I didn't buy; it was a gift, but for Christmas, right? So I had the 3,000 gems and everything and trying to see how many events I could get through with that. But one character being 500, I expect that out of a permanent content, not event. So in terms of scaling, I just kind of feel like that's messed up. And I'm kind of pissed about that, if I'm being really honest. That really upset me. We need Avengers Land. Red, yeah. If we ever get Avengers in the Kingdom, I think that'll revamp it for sure. I think the hint could be for Peter Pan. Ooh, you think so? I mean, they could do an expansion on that. We definitely could use some more Peter Pan characters. I think, though, that there are some other collections that could use an expansion before Peter, but if there's an anniversary coming, I could totally see that. I don't know what, we could maybe just Google it and see here. Disney movie anniversaries, I guess, for 2022. Oops. What did I just do? Sorry, guys. Trigger finger. Okay, don't think so. So this will be the 85th. Okay, here. This will probably be decent. Mickey's birthday party, 25th anniversary. Is this for this year? Mickey's 50th, 60th anniversary for 1988. I guess is this just laid out weird, or is this just me here? I don't know. 2022, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs 85th anniversary. Wow. Okay, so that is this year, guys. 85 years? I mean, I don't know what they would do, but maybe they'll just do a Tower Challenge rerun for the Prince, I suppose. Wow. I guess just look for 2022 here. Because they seem to be putting them, I don't know, maybe I'm just wasting my time here, but... 45th anniversary. Oh. Pete's Dragon. Guys, has their 45th anniversary this year. Was there any clues about that? Snow White, I guess, because we are... But the thing is we have it for the secondary storyline right now. So the chances of that actually happening, probably pretty low. But I could, I guess, still see a Tower Challenge coming for that. Technically speaking, guys, hold on a second. Last year was the 40th anniversary for Fox and the Hound. Last year. That would have been a great one. Are we getting anything for Black Cauldron? Black Cauldron celebrated their 35th anniversary in 2020. So unfortunately, we'll have to wait till 2025 probably for that. Yeah, see, 40th anniversary 2025. So maybe if DMK is still going strong by then, maybe. That could be fun. What's 30th anniversary? Muppets? No, thank you. Lion King, Pocahontas. 2025 for Toy Story. So my guess is we won't see that. Hunchback had their 25th anniversary and DMK didn't do Hunchback. That makes me sad. 25th anniversary is a huge deal in terms of, you know, Disney and everything. They always make a pretty big deal about that kind of stuff. I am going to say that that should have been something we saw. But, because my guess is then we won't be seeing anything from that for a bit. Fantasia 2025, Tigger. I'm looking for like big. Atlantis. Atlantis had their 20th anniversary in 2021 as well. We had rerun tower challenges and things that we didn't necessarily need last year, and we had big chunks of time empty. Speaking of which, remind me to go back to that in like 2 minutes here. Atlantis and the Lost Empire, 2021. Wow. That's great. Treasure Planet this year is going to be celebrating, guys, their 20th anniversary. Wow, guys, like, we could get Treasure Planet as permanent content. I know not everybody would be super happy about it, but it would be really cool. And believe me, it would look pretty great in Space Mountain or around our Pirates of the Caribbean, depending on how they do it. Little Mermaid is celebrating... Oh, Ariel's Beginning is 2023. Up had their 10th anniversary in 2019, and we didn't get that back then. Okay. But we did get Princess and the Frog at their 10th, so maybe Up will be... I think Up will probably just be permanent content. So I wanted to know about Tangled. They already did their 10th anniversary, but... because we're only at 12, but I guess it is still possible, right? DuckTales is getting their 35th anniversary, so we could see an expansion of that. These could be potential, like, you know, events or topics for this year. Hold on a second. This is where, because we did see the Tangled decoration in and around. I mean, I'm more going for that, to be honest. Until I re-listen to things, I'm going to say Tangled expansion, which would be permanent content, which we need. And on top of that, it's a great collection that we could expand on. And it would be a nice earlier part in the kingdom. And they could give us one extra slot of land over there as well. Because once you defeat Mother Gothel, it does unlock that one plot of land right behind it in that, like, I call it the pirate zone. So the pirate zone could end up having their second land slot just open up, and then we could get an expansion there as well. So I think that could be a real possibility. Now I know this is the Tangled series, but they're having their 5th anniversary, and I know this has got a lot of attention, especially from the Disney Store when it was a thing. At least every time I went, there has been so much Tangled stuff when I went, and all around the Tangled adventures. So I think that maybe they could incorporate something. The clue or the hint was something that was in front of our face the whole time. That's what I caught. So something that was there the whole time either was her with her necklace, as people were saying, or I'm saying that it's potentially Tangled, because it was in front of our face, like, while they were... I'm going too far here. Hang on, guys. It's really hard to pinpoint, but it was in with the... I'm going the wrong direction again. See, right here. So it was in, like, with the Robin Hood stuff the whole time. So that would kind of insinuate it was in front of your face. And then there were pots and pans hanging from the tree, so maybe that you know, while, you know, she was in the picture. See, pots and pans here. Like, that does have to do with Robin Hood, so I'm not saying that it's not that, but, you know, I could definitely see that being a possibility for sure. But, like, realistically, I don't know what else is around here. We have, like, planters and stuff like that. A royal bench, but I mean, you know, you could associate that with Tangled. That is super random. Like, that has nothing to do with this. Like, you know, wooden bench would have been better placed. So something regal would be my guess here. Encanto could have been the other possibility, because somebody said that they said we don't I can't remember exactly what the words were, but we don't talk about, you know, what's coming or something. So it's like we don't talk about Bruno, which then in that case will be 100%. I know we already have Tangled in DMK, of course, right? That's what I was saying with we defeated Mother Gothel and stuff, but I'm saying expansion to the storyline. Like, we have Cinderella already with her Cinderella necklace. So I think that, you know, it could be something there. You think it looks like Sleeping Beauty style? Okay, that's fair too. You know, with the regal bench, I could see that as being a thing. The thing is where do they go with that? So do they add, I guess for Sleeping Beauty is a little bit tricky because it has so much to do with, in my opinion, with Maleficent and everything, which is ruling our kingdom and everything, right? So, you know, I feel like there for expansions and stuff, I feel like it's maybe a little bit more of like a sensitive one to expand on, so that we don't think like it's ending or something. As I would assume that would be the last update, would be an expansion to Sleeping Beauty, and then just kind of go from there and have, like, you know, the king be there and everything, and Philip's father, and have a banter with them, but then they take on Maleficent. Once you do that, you beat the game or something, right? So Marc-Andre said it way back when, miss him still, but he said way back when is that if they ever allowed us to welcome Maleficent or anything like that, the game would be over. So I guess for me, that's kind of where I go. Maybe that would be the sign there. But we haven't unlocked all the land slots, so I am not going that direction right now. But that's how I visualize the game ending in my mind. We have a nice, beautiful closure. But that, I feel, isn't coming just yet. There's a Coco decoration. Oops, I did not mean to do that. There is a Coco decoration, but it's not in this area. It was over... And I think we're reading too much into Coco right now, to be honest. I'll just let it play here, but when they show the battlegrounds, right, we can see Lion King, Toy Story, Nightmare, and then, yes, there is the Coco decoration, but I didn't see it anywhere else. There's another where Rapunzel and Finn do their quest over at the bridge near the Small World one, which they did hover over by for quite some time. Right? So, yeah, I guess I could definitely see that as being a potential thing there. Now, where exactly it went... Well, we just saw a quest there, guys. 2 hours. Maid Marian for Prince John. Like, before they go over here, like, there's nothing really else. They paused on Alice, maybe, but... Yeah, see, the music thing's right here, but again, there's so many collections. Cinderella, the banner's right here, Onward. Like, I mean, there's literally just so much stuff. I would say don't read into this land here. And she's even got Star Wars over here. Like, there is no organization to this, so I wouldn't go looking and going, oh, Coco. And it's not even the time of year for Coco. It's not really the time for Robin Hood either, but I heard that the armed Baymax costume is not going to be in the chests anymore. Super Disney, you know, they've been taking out a lot of the costumes. So, like, Elastigirl's costume's not there. The honeybee costume for Winnie the Pooh was in and out for quite some time. But yeah, again, Baymax, like, they're doing something with the costumes. I really have no idea, but they really need to, you know, start giving that to us again for sure. But yeah, I wouldn't say Coco. That'd be too many fall things happening, you know? And I mean, we could look into it as like here where we saw, oh, Wall-E, Pirates of the Caribbean, Onward. Do we look into all that? I'm going to say no. And her necklace here was, I don't know if there's a good shot of it, but in our face was, yeah, the Cinderella Castle. So maybe that is exactly what it is right there. I mean, maybe that's what it is. So there's a couple options. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what's coming. I'm not pleased with the amount for Sirhs. I think that for me is gonna forever be a stain on this particular event. But I mean, there's the starting screen. I'll leave it just a little more. Like, look at how cute that is. That is gonna be really, really cute. I don't see there's any hints here to what's next, but again, it is leading, I suppose, directly to the castle, but it always is. But will this update be in history? I don't know what you mean by that, but it is going to be a limited time, which means that they are going to go away for an extended period and then come back via legendary chest and or tower challenge in the future. So it will not be in our storybook to be able to get at a later date unless the chests come out. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see there. Costumes are not going to be a part of the legendary chest when there is an event. I mean, they haven't been around for a while, so yeah, too many hints. There's a lot of clues, but I mean that's what we're here to speculate, right? Like, I think there's really only two options, or three options in my mind. Expansion on Cinderella, expansion on Tangled, or new collection which will be added, which will be Encanto. So we can read into it a little bit more at a later date, but I think that is pretty much it. I think the one thing, though, I do want to point out about this update, though, guys, is that it is going until April 25th, I guess, is the latest date. If you guys see a date past April 25th, you guys can let me know here. But April 25th seems to be the last date here that they have, which means we literally have, you know, the entire month of April with just leaderboard stuff, which doesn't seem very fun to me. So my guess is that we'll have, and it just, let's see here, the 25th is a Monday. So that will leave us, probably we won't be getting anything till April 29th, another premiere or live stream or whatever. We won't be getting anything until the end of the very end of April. They could do it on the 22nd and then the update on the 26th. So that is a possibility as well. But if we, here, I think I can pull it so you guys can look at the calendar as well. Yeah. Okay, so it'll be small for you guys and probably kind of useless. But 29th falls here on the Friday. So... and since this is the 25th and it's a Monday, we could still see an update on the 26th, or else it's going to end up being May the 3rd for the next update. So we have two potential days there, but we could literally go all of April with literally just leaderboards, which by the looks of it are giving us concession chests and decorations, maybe an attraction enchantment chest, but I really see nothing else. It means less new updates this year. It does. I was hoping for less in the updates, but keeping the consistency. But I guess this is where I go, fine. If this is something that you're going to do, give us things that we want. Like, costumes to work towards. Like, where can we earn, Elastigirl's Baymax, Winnie the Pooh's costume? We could have had something where you have a milestone to earn the 50th anniversary costume again or something, like, how about Easter? Like, maybe the costumes you could earn from that or something this year. Did we even really acknowledge Easter? We all acknowledged Earth Day on the 22nd. Did we acknowledge Easter? I think we ignored Easter. April 22nd, but like all this is all over the place. April 12th to 17th, invaded by battle bots, concession chests with the bunny ears. That's what they're doing for Easter? Okay. So we're getting a bunny ears stand at Easter if you work for it. Okay, I didn't totally ignore it, but I don't know. It's weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird. So, but yeah, no, I'm still gonna stick to what I said here, just because I'm seeing some, I think possible confusion. Friday the 22nd, we could get another stream from them on Facebook, or else the 29th. Either one, which would mean the next update would either fall on the 26th of April or May the 3rd. I don't know. Again, the one leaderboard that we have to go off of on the 25th, where is it on my screen? Right here, for Earth Day, does fall on a Monday, the end. So again, like, because it is that, we could see that happen, or they could make us wait till the end of the week. They didn't. We have nothing confirmed, so we have two potential dates. So we can go back and forth about it, but essentially, that's that. Wist, hey, he showed up right at the end. But yeah, so I think the big thing, Wist, to catch you up on, I'll kind of recap here what we got. Sorry about the repeat, guys. Update on Tuesday, March the 8th. But hold on. Tuesday, March the 8th. They are not calling a mini event anymore. They're calling it a mega event. So I think that's the new big event, which is messed up. But it is what it is. We're only getting 5 characters. And the premium Sirhs is 500 gems. The event is running March 10th to 31st. However, we are only getting leaderboards in through April, going all the way to the 25th. So April, we have no content really. So yeah, we won't really get anything from DMK till the end of April. So I guess there's not really that much to it. But yeah, just to give you the lowdown here, a little different. Feel free, guys, to add in your opinions here. Hi, Kyron. How's it going? But yeah, I April's a write-off, so I will probably, guys, for just so you guys know, I will probably focus on getting Encanto prediction 100% up on like the first week of April. I mean, the first is on a Friday, so I could do it on the Friday. but yeah, either I guess between the 1st and the 8th of April. So that way we have something there to look forward to for sure, considering the event is going to go through the month. So that'll give us some time to look into it. April, I'll also look into if we think Cinderella is a serious possibility, like after we, re-listen to the ending and so on and so forth. I will consider doing an additional Cinderella prediction. I've already done one, but like 2 years ago, I think, and they just hadn't done anything. So I can kind of look to see if there's anything there that I can, kind of discuss. And I mean, it is 2 years ago, so things have changed with the game, so I could do another one. And if it is going to be Tangled as a serious consideration, I'll do one for that as well. If not, I'll just ditch Cinderella and Tangled if we know what's going to be in Kanto. But otherwise, there'll be 1 to 2 predictions there, and then we could even consider something else. I could put it up to like a community poll and do something that way, so we could put in some collections like Atlantis and Hunchback and I don't know, Up or something like that, and then just have all 3, and then I'll let that kind of take to the poll, and then you guys can kind of pick and choose which one I work on in April or something like that towards the end. Because again, since there's really nothing there, that will give me a chance for sure to be able to do that. Now, the one thing I will say, which I'm not really complaining about, since I really only have 2 weeks there, and I know it's probably the most intense 2 weeks, but in and around my birthday of being the Fortnite new chapter update, right? So chapter 3 season 2 starting, and that will be towards the end of the Robin Hood limited time event. So that will give me a chance if I decide to do any Fortnite streams or anything like that, or even a Genshin update whole thing. Like, that'll give me some more time through April to expand and kind of play around with that kind of stuff. And if I have any game requests, I could do that too, to keep things kind of going there. But I'm just kind of, letting you guys know that April isn't going to be a total waste for us. We'll be able to do some other stuff, whether it's DMK specifically related and or, something else. So, realistically, that gives April for us Fortniters to get some grinding in for sure and really focus on that kind of stuff and get some videos up and do that kind of thing. So, yeah. Nothing has changed for me in the way of getting me excited for this game anymore. I'm disappointed to hear that, but I understand, but I think it could have been worse, but it could have been better. I'm at least happy we had the patch notes come out, whether they were, rough or not. That's what we wanted, right? We wanted to have some sort of idea that we could have things laid out for us to see it when they were communicating stuff. So I hope this is a pattern that they keep going forward, because it is something that we need, especially because things aren't being relayed as clearly. We don't want to be taking notes during or that kind of stream. So, yeah. The lanterns or whatever, because so yeah, I mean, Tangled or Encanto would be 2 great ones. Cinderella wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't complain either way, but I just hope whatever it is, that it's a good job. We will get content in April. They don't skip April. Becky, I said they're just doing leaderboards, so there is no content for me to do. Like, there's nothing. If you want to participate in a leaderboard and get some, concession chests, decoration chests, and potential attraction enchantment, that's awesome. Good for you. But I that's not content for me. That's just, garbage leaderboard stuff. Blueprints, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going to be going crazy. Like, I'll tap a couple of things when I open my game, but I'm not going to set timers and stuff for something like that. There's no reward in there that I'm like, oh my God, I want that. No. It's not worth my time. Be disappointed with Gameloft. The game is changing, and it's not for the better. And you have to remember, guys, like, with games, just because the world may be opening more or whatever, or not, depending on where you are. Even if it is opening more, you have to remember that the content reflects on the year before, right? So with Fortnite, I know that, like, for me, I'm like, some of the stuff this season I love, and then there's some of it I'm like really disappointed, but then I'm like, this is reflecting from a year ago, and a year ago was really bad for the virus and people being able to work and go into an office and, like, you know, all that kind of stuff. So people weren't able to put out or create the content that we want to the same ability. I'm not defending DMK because they screwed up the first year that this was around, so that reflected the year before. Hence probably why I was so disappointed at the time, because I knew that it could only go down from there. But then again, this isn't the worst thing that could have happened to us, right? We're getting 2 events this year, and, you know, we'll just kind of ride the waves with it. There is no new content in April, Becky. Nothing. We will be getting some sort of stream from them at the end, but April is essentially, you know, wrapped up. Like, from the 1st to the 22nd, we have nothing new. Nothing new. All we can do is level up characters and participate in little leaderboards for blueprints and stuff. So, no, there is no new content in April. We're done after March, and then we just wait patiently. But don't worry, I will give you potential stuff, so I'm good there. I hope the dialogue is way better, Klein, than Pinocchio, for sure. But I think they could. Sirhs is fantastic. He's funny. Prince John is funny. Little John's great. I mean, Robin Hood and Maid Marian a little more serious, but I mean, they're fun. This should be easy dialogue in my mind. Easy. So, I don't, you know, Klein, I don't blame that. I just think there is no incentive to continue working at certain positions, and some places they can't keep all the people that they had, right? Because, you know, people haven't been able to work, so companies are going down. We see it with restaurants first and foremost, right? I don't know about you, but, you know, both cities I've lived in the last year have really, really declined. Like, so many places I used to go are gone. So, I mean, there's even in this particular city, there's even a mall that didn't make it through. Like, an entire mall in the downtown. Like, that's crazy. Like, I mean, that's wild to me. So, it's crazy. Just crazy. We'll have information about update 58 in April. This is update 57 that we're going to be getting. I can't believe there's been that many updates, guys. Like, what? But that being said, like, it's at the end of April. So April, there's nothing new for the majority of April. It is a write-off. But I'm not gonna keep going into that, hun. But yeah, like, we aren't getting anything guaranteed for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, the 3 weeks out of the 4 in April. 150%. We will not know anything. The earliest we would know any information for update 58 would be April 22nd. By the looks of the calendar stuff, the latest would be 29th. So we may not see an update till the 3rd of May, or we'll see it on the 26th of April. But again, like, that's like all of April. Stacy, you lost them all too. Oh my gosh. Like, that just seems crazy. No spring training games for baseball. Wait, what? That would be horrible. That would be horrible. Will there be a battlegrounds for this event? There is. There is a battlegrounds, thank goodness. That is going to appear right there. That's what our battlegrounds look like. They're going to be pretty cool. Not going to lie, that is pretty cool. In the past, that's not necessarily what Mega Event was kind of put as, but again, they made it pretty clear today. They're changing a lot of terms with the game, so I don't really know anymore. Mini Event for me was always anything under 7 characters, right? So again, that was how it was, and then, you know, that's not a full event, right? This is not a full event. They're calling it a mega, but it's a smaller event. So it's going to be hard for me to change my terminology, but I'll try and my best to make my effort there for sure. But Amanda, it's because he's a happy, positive person. Baseball is being put on hold for now. Oh, like MLB? Really? Wow. Actually, you know, I think I had read something, but I thought it was specific, like, it was just kind of in passing, but I was like, oh, I think that's a stadium, but based off of the picture, and then I was reading like a little bit in the middle, so it was obviously not fully, but I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's just a team is undergoing something, and I was like, all right, I'll come back to this later. I just never did. But yeah, okay, good to know. Oh, that's crazy. You published a game. Wow, that is quite an accomplishment. They may be changing the terms, but do we need to change terms is the question. Krabby, no, we don't. We don't need to. You're totally, it's a fair statement, question, both. We don't need to change terms, but we do have to at least acknowledge theirs so that we kind of can reference our own. So again, this would be a mini event in terms of my standards and the game's previous standards, but they are calling it a mega, so I have to know, hey, okay, so mega event can mean 5 to 7 characters with or without battlegrounds, or with battlegrounds. Like, so I'm looking for a pattern here. But new content every month, I agree, 100%. There's gonna be baseball, that's what people heard, but online baseball would be put on hold? Wait, what? Online baseball? That's weird. 9 out of 10 Disney movies are amazing. It's called being positive. You should try it. Oh, Wes, you just went. Whew, Amanda, your cheeks must be sore, girl. I don't think we're gonna have baseball this year. I really don't know. I'm hoping, at least in my little city, that we have our baseball team, because they were awesome last year and they won everything, and they hadn't won in, well, my entire life. So yeah, I at least hope that they have another run at it. It was clearly me. It was good luck. Let's face facts here. DMK new terminology equals trash. More trash is still trash. West, you are ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. Love you, but it is so funny. It's gonna be interesting. I'm kind of surprised by how much attention has been put into their previews. Because the character animations and stuff are not even close to the actual game. They're making the game look like it's kind of deceiving us a little bit, I feel, at this point. But I don't know. Again, I think way too much attention went into the game trailer or preview for it, and then nothing really in terms of the character kind of combination here. But whatever. For always being the same person as I always am. At least you're consistent. Why? For saying what he always says. He called you out, girl. He called you out. I miss happy Gryffindor Amanda. That was awesome. You got your puppy, Milan. What did you call your puppy? The game deserves some harsh criticism. I have been very harsh for a while, so I am, I mean, and I had every right to be, but I went through my angry phase already and disappointed. I mean, I wasn't even that angry. I was just really, really disappointed. My favorite game in the whole entire world just, like, blew up in my face. And I was very disappointed. But I think at this point, I'm just happy to have it be alive. But she died. Amanda, Wist, you know what? That's it. Wist, you and I, we need to go and, like, Amanda's, like, basically in sinking sand and essentially is going, yeah, no one can save me now. I'm at, like, my waist, okay? Don't even bother trying, guys. We have to grab her by one on each arm and start pulling her out. I feel like, Wist, you missed most of Gryffindor Amanda. I'm calling it Gryffindor Amanda now. Mm-hmm. Wist is 100% Hufflepuff. 100%. Amanda, we love you so much, and this is why we do what we do. He would have outgrown sucking his thumb. Once you suck your thumb for, gosh, no, however long he's been sucking it, you never stop. You never stop. We need to start the EA took over Gameloft conspiracy theory. Please. That would be so great. So great. It's so great. What will be update 58? We have 3 options: Tangled, Encanto, and Cinderella. We had 3 kind of hints. I'm going to re-go over some of it a little later and come up with a better theory, but so far we have 3 clues. Teamwork makes the dream work. I have a few ideas to help get Amanda from the skinning sand. Sorry. Sinking sand. I know. Sorry. Amanda, you're being skinned now. Look out. That's gonna hurt. Oh, man. All right, guys. I am going to take a break, and I'll be back on Twitch at 6 p.m. EST. But yeah, I'll be doing some Fortnite tonight. I think I'm going to be doing some duo games, so that will be good. But yeah, and I will see you tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys haven't, obviously, because we want to stay up to date with DMK, and I'm definitely your girl for that. And I will see you guys later. Bye.